What's up, everyone? It's DSP with a channel update. I want to give everyone an update on the status of what's been going on, especially with everything this week. It's been crazy since my Dark Side Phil channel got shut down. First of all, the first thing before I forget, I want to really thank all of my fans. You guys are awesome. I see that you have all been making videos about the fact that my channel was shut down. I saw numerous videos from different fans, kind of pointing to the new channels, which is awesome. I specifically want to thank Blame Truth because I know he has one of the bigger channels on YouTube for gaming, and he's actually made a big video update about what happened to my channel and basically said, go check out this DSP's 2 new channels. I've seen a lot of people on the channel specifically saying I'm here because of Blame Truth. So I just want to say thanks, man. I appreciate that. And if you ever need anything in the future, you need some help, let me know. And I'm more than happy to help you out. In regards to what's going on with the copyright claim, I did officially file 2 counterclaims, one against Ubisoft, who is responsible for having my channel shut down because they put a copyright claim against my playthrough of Splinter Cell Conviction. And also I put a counterclaim against Rockstar and 2K Games, who gave me a strike last year because they did a claim against Grand Theft Auto for The Lost and the Damned. Now, YouTube has responded, just to let everyone know. They sent me an email basically saying it's going to take 10 to 14 days. What they do is they notify those companies that I filed counterclaims. Basically, what I said in the counterclaims was that my videos are fair use, that yes, it is a copyrighted work, the video game is copyrighted. However, because I add my own commentary, criticism, and it's basically a live review of the game, that is actually covered under fair use law. And if you want to look into it, you can find it is covered under fair use law, just that no one's really taking it to court or anything like that. So anyway, I put that in, and YouTube said they're going to give those companies 10 to 14 days to respond. If they don't respond, they're going to clear those copyright claims up, and they're going to restore my original Dark Side Phil channel. So we're just going to have to see what happens. Unfortunately, I did see that not necessarily, it's not going to be within 10 to 14 days, that there might be, it might take longer. I've seen some videos where people said they did this and, it took, their channel came back but all their videos were gone, and it took a while longer for the videos to show up. Who knows? The plan right now is I'm going to stay with this, TKOHHD channel for updates. I have the 2 new channels, one for Street Fighter and one for gaming. And if that channel does come back, the original channel, I'm going to use it as like a DSP Classics channel where I can archive all of the original video footage. That way, I won't have any chance of getting another copyright strike, and there's no way I'm going to lose another 7,000 videos. So anyway, again, thanks to the fans for supporting me. One thing that I specifically want to address is that I noticed that some people have been re-uploading some of my playthroughs. Someone told me, Heavy Rain, Mass Effect, people have been uploading those videos. I guess, yeah, thanks. I appreciate that. I know that the reason it's happening is because people are so fiending to watch those videos. They were some of my best ones, and right now you can't see them anywhere. However, I do still have the videos. Like I said in my other update, I didn't lose anything. All of those videos are archived on hard drives. I just haven't had a chance to re-upload them, and the thing is, I'm not going to re-upload them until I'm 100% sure that my Dark Side Phil channel isn't coming back, or else that's just doubling up the work. There's no reason to do that. So, I appreciate that you're doing it, but I hope you understand that if my Dark Side Phil channel is restored, I'm going to have to ask that all of you take those videos down, because obviously they are my property and my content. I know you're kind of doing it as a service to the fans right now. That's cool, but if the crisis is resolved and the channel comes back, please understand, I can't have people copying my videos and trying to get views and credit off of them. But thanks. Next thing I want to address is something that I basically heard is going off over on the Ubisoft forums. And specifically, I heard that a lot of my fans have gone over there and were creating threads and were posting. Some of them were wreaking havoc from what I heard. They were swearing, they were violating all the forum rules, basically in a big uproar because Ubisoft put this copyright claim against my channel and got it shut down. Well, I want to say, first of all, thank you. I appreciate it that my fans went and did that, that you guys, care enough about my videos and what I'm doing here on YouTube that you would fight for me, but at the same time, I'm going to have to ask you to tone it down. If you want to go over there and you want to actually, rationally, civilly argue my case, that the copyright claim is false, that it's covered under fair use, what I do here, that's cool. But what's happening is the mods over there are being just totally overwhelmed because they have so many people swearing and violating the forum rules and going crazy. So I'm going to ask you, it's cool that you're supporting me, but I'm going to have to ask you to tone it down. Basically, violating all the forum rules is it's not going to help our cause. It's going to make us look bad, and it's going to help these guys to kind of have a reason to kind of ban people and not talk about the subject anymore. So please, by all means, continue the discussion, but abide by the forum rules. And talking along that lines, what I've heard, keep in mind I haven't actually gone over there and really checked it out at all. This is all hearsay, but from what I've been being told, some of the moderators have addressed this and said, listen, they just, they have no control over it. They've, went to the legal and they've put in a request to the legal department to look into this issue, and that they were going to try to get an answer coming up this week. So we'll see what happens. I know from experience, legal departments can take 700 years to respond to anything. So who knows what's going to happen. We might or might not even get a response. But it's cool that at least we got some attention and they're looking into it. But one thing that I do want to address is that I heard that a moderator specifically said that he heard I don't condone anyone going over there and acting crazy, but that I thought it was funny. And, he almost kind of tried to flip it on me to try to villainize me and make it look like I thought it was a cool thing that people were going over there and crapping all over the forums. Not only is that not true, I don't appreciate that guy putting words in my mouth. So you better watch what you say about people before if you don't know them, because that's definitely not something that I would want. Right now I'm asking my fans not to do that, to abide by the forum rules, and if you're going to have a reasonable, logical discussion, to do so, but to not, destroy the website. So I don't appreciate that, and I hope that you don't continue to try to villainize me on your website. I don't know if you're doing it because you think you work for Ubisoft or whatever, but that's not cool, and so you need to cut that out right away. But that's that. It is what it is. Big deal. We'll see what happens. I'll let anyone know, like I said, if there's any updates this week, if I hear back from YouTube, if I hear back from Ubisoft on the issue, I'll let everyone know. But hoping, fingers crossed, this works out, the channel gets restored, and we can move on from there. So what's next for the channels and what's going on? Well, first of all, this past weekend there's a lot of new videos that went up. If you want to check it out, go to DSP Street Fighter. There's some joystick video reviews there of the Mad Catz joysticks, and there's also a lot of footage of Super Turbo. Some of the best players on the East Coast, again from New York, came down to play with us this weekend. There's a lot of new footage up as we practice for Super Battle Opera. On the other channel, DSP Gaming, I did a playthrough of the new Final Fight Double Impact game with John Rambo this weekend. We did some co-op commentary. And it's Final Fight and also the game Magic Sword, both classic arcade games made by Capcom. Go check that out. Future plans. Well, to be honest, this week there's probably not going to be a lot of videos unless it's like an update on the status of what's going on with YouTube, simply because there's no games that came out this week. So, it's going to be probably a quiet week. The only thing I might do is I'm going to do a couple very quick video reviews like I did with the Mad Catz joysticks. I'm going to talk about some Hori joysticks, which just showed up, one for PlayStation 3 and one for Xbox 360. And we're going to go through the details on that, and, I'll show you what I think about those. But besides that, it's going to probably be a quiet week. There's really nothing going on until Super Street Fighter 4 comes out, so really that's going to be the next big event. And a lot of people have actually specifically asked me about the launch party for Super Street Fighter 4 that I'm going to attend. There is a tournament at Play and Trade Games in Danbury, Connecticut. It's going to be at midnight on the date of launch of the game, which is April 27th, and I'm going to be there. They're going to have at midnight, they're going to open the doors. It's going to be Super Street Fighter 4 on all the consoles. Everyone's welcome, and you can enter the tournament and play in it. It'll be pretty cool, the first time anyone really gets their hands on the game. And then also, if you want to buy the game, you can pick it up. But I want to warn everyone, if you do want to buy the game, the store has told me that you need to call ahead and reserve, because right now they're not sure how many copies they need. You need to call by Tuesday, so hurry up. Jump over to my DSP Street Fighter channel if you're interested in attending that event. I put in the event dates the phone number of the store. You can give those guys a call and let them know I'm interested. Please reserve a game for me, and they'll take care of that for you. Anyway, once that's done, that tournament, I'll be coming back here and we'll be having, like I said all along, the launch party. Friends will be over. We'll be testing out the game, get the first hands on, and we'll see how it goes there. We'll basically be testing out new characters. There might be some tutorial videos of things that I find with characters that I'm going to probably be playing with, like DJ and stuff like that. The last thing I want to address is some people have been sending me messages that Super Street Fighter 4 is leaked. It's all over the internet. You can download it and play it, ahead of time. Well, I just want to say, I don't condone that. I'm strongly against that. I have never, on any of my games ever on YouTube, illegally gotten the game ahead of time. I always buy my games at the store. I want to support the game developers. I mean, sure, I want to play it as soon as possible, but I'm not going to go out of my way to basically rip people off to try to get this game ahead of time. So please, I understand that it's out there, but I'm not interested. I'm going to go buy the game at the launch party at Play and Trade, and we're going to do it legally. And we're going to support Capcom. That's what I'm all about. The more money you give good game developers, the better games they're going to make. So, thanks to everyone for kind of following along and helping me out with this whole situation. I appreciate it. If any other updates come out during this week, I'll definitely let you know. But for now, I think, it's going to be pretty quiet unless there is an update from YouTube. And I'll, be basically gearing up for Super Street Fighter 4 next week. I'm really pumped. So thanks a lot, everyone, for your help. I really do appreciate it, and I will see you later.